So bring the hands together. So just by doing this, what am I doing here? I'm neutralizing the mind. So this is one of those ways that I can create a moment for myself. I can gain more time. I can gain a moment to still the mind. And then from there, I have the opportunity to bring myself in a new direction. And that's also what this mantra does, that we're going to tune in with, the Om Namo Gurudev Namo. It can help me to set a direction. This opens me up to my own infinity. This brings the higher, the more conscious part of me to the front. So I use this mantra every day to ask my highest self to guide. All right, so we'll tune in, we'll chant it 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to chant. Om. Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Exhale. Argure name, jugar gure name, satgure name, Sri Gurudeve name. Argure name, jugar gure name, satgure name, Sri Gurudeve name. Argure name, jugar gure name, satgure name, Sri Gurudeve name. Inhale. And exhale. Good. If you need to shake your legs out or just move a little bit, we're going to come back seated here. I want us to do this little set. This is a 9-minute meditation to conquer one's imagined disabilities. So all of these kind of patterns that we have, it's really when we have a hard time, it's something that we usually have a hard time moving through. So again, if we can use the technology, this yogic technology, to kind of help break through those, and then we don't have to have even the experience of having to go through it again. Again, if that feels empowering to you, you can absolutely do it, but it's not a requirement. So when I'm talking about, you know, the subconscious patterns that we're running, and where does that come from? Who cares? It doesn't matter. What you need to do is that you need to drop them so that you can drop the limitations. But first of all, having the breath, which is also why this is heavy breath through the mouth. If anyone is on the period or pregnant, you can just do kind of a long, deep breath, no like heavy breath. You can just do long, all mouth breath. But we want to have enough breath so that whenever we feel the pattern coming on, we have a moment, we have a pause where we can go in and just break, create a little plateau. And then we can ask ourselves, what do I want to have a bigger experience of? Just make that your mantra. What do I want to have a bigger experience of? You know, or what do I, whatever, how you can frame it however you want, but this really works well for me. What do I want to have a bigger experience of? And then just like, oh, actually not this. Can I skip it? Yeah, usually I can just skip it. But we start to justify it, right? Oh, but then I'm not being truthful, then I'm not authentic, then I'm not. All of this is very, very toxic kind of new age culture. Yes, there are absolutely moments where we are bypassing, you know, if you have relationship, have had a skeleton of a relationship that you keep playing out and playing out and playing out, and if you just say, oh, it will be fine, and go into the next time, that's spiritual bypassing. It's absolutely spiritual bypassing. You know, there are things that we need to look at, but again, if you keep asking yourself this question, what do I want to have a bigger experience of, that is not bypassing. That is you taking charge. That is you taking responsibility for yourself. It's the most noble thing you can do, in my opinion. And that's real self-mastery. So you can decide, even if a pattern is pressing up, you know, I do this because that's usually how I feel it, you know, it's like bubbling up from here, you know, that you feel this, like the anger, the rage, and you can just, you have the breath, so you can take a pause and you can ask yourself, do I want to have an experience of this right now? I do not. Can I skip it? Yes, I have enough energy. And then what direction do I then want to go in? And then start asking yourself. And all of the practice is just there to support you. That's why also the mantras are enormously important, because they help you to get into a better direction, a more positive direction. All right, let's do this one. You're sitting here with the hands by the shoulder, and then they're opening and closing. So I'm doing slow motion now. And the thumb is just on the outside, but you're rotating the wrist here. Good. And now you start to go faster, and there's an all mouth breath to go with it. Eyes tip of the nose. Good. Keep going. Lock the eyes at the tip of the nose. That will help the subconscious mind to start releasing, because you're stilling the optical nerve, and that helps the brain to start to release, the subconscious mind to start to release. Good. Keep going. Every disability is imagined. That's a quote from Yogi Bhajan. Every achievement is an experience. This Kriya develops our own human courage to overcome our imagined disabilities. What I just talked about, this self-mastery, that you can overcome these patterns that you've set. You can overcome, you can move on, you can move into a more positive direction. That's all we're trying to do here. No need to go through the garbage. You can just throw it out. We'll keep going with heavy breath. If anyone is on their menstrual cycle, you just take it easy. Make sure the hands are really opening and closing. Even if you need to slow down the pace a little bit to get that done, that's okay. But go as fast as you can. It's okay to pressure yourself a bit. Whenever we're creating pressure, good pressure, conscious pressure, and there's actually studies done on this. This is science. It's not just yogi science, this is science. When we add conscious stress to the body, you're strengthening the nervous system. You're actually becoming stronger. So that's okay. That's absolutely okay. If anything is hurting, if anyone is in a situation where they don't feel that this is good pressure, you know, You decide what you want to have an experience of. So then you just get out of that if you don't feel like it's good for you. But if everyone feels, I mean, we have less than 30 seconds left here. Just stay with the posture, the optical nerve on the nose, the eyes at the nose, stilling the optical nerve. That's very important here. Just keep going. Good. Inhale. Tighten the hands, make fists. Tighten every muscle of the body. Squeeze everything. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Hold. And again, tighten, tighten, squeeze the whole body. Exhale. Inhale. Again, hold tight, tight, tight. Squeeze. 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 And exhale, release. Good. Relax. Okay, very good. Now you're going to do same kind of breath, and then you're going to alternately push one hand out at a time. Just going to do the side view here. It's a little bit confronting with these hands. Like you're pushing something away from you. Lead with the base of the palm. And heavy O-mouth breath here. Good. Eyes are just closed now. You can close the eyes. They're rolled up towards the brow point. Lock them there. Good. Arms go up parallel. And when it's stretched out, your arm is parallel to the ground. And just imagine here that you are pushing away on your limitations, pushing away the patterns that don't serve you right now. Good. Keep going. 1 more minute left. This will work out your blocks. Inhale, now extend one arm out. Hold. Hold the breath. Tighten, squeeze all the muscles. Exhale. Switch arm. Inhale. Good, and hold. Exhale. Switch side again. Hold. And exhale. All right. Now you're lightly spreading your fingers. So just shake them out here a little moment. Just relax them. They're slightly open. So not super tense, but just a little bit open here. And then backward strokes and heavy breath again. Good. Just keep going. Last little bit here. Last 2 minutes of this exercise, and then we'll meditate. Good. Powerful breath. Really move the breath. The more you can move the breath now, the more you're setting that pattern in yourself with every single breath, that you're taking in more oxygen, more prana. You are giving yourself the ability to make that pause whenever you need it in life. Good. Keep going. Less than a minute left. Move vigorously. Fifteen seconds. Inhale. Good. Just bring the hands like this by, excuse me, by the side. Hold it. Open your mouth. Stick the tongue out. And exhale. Inhale. Good. Again, hold the breath. Open the mouth. Stick the tongue out and tense your entire body. Tense it so much that it shakes from the tension. Everything must squeeze. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Good. Again, hold. Extend the tongues out to the max. Tense everything. And exhale, relax. All right, very good. Just take a moment. Relax the hands down. Sit still.